other gods before me.
Welcome back to another edition of Mythical Beings and Deities. On this show, I will venture throughout time and history to discuss a wide range of deities which have been worshipped, praised, and had stories told on their behalf from all over the world. Hope you enjoy this segment and leave a comment below if you have any suggestions or deities you'd like us to discuss. On today's episode, I'll be discussing Oya, the warrior goddess of the storms. Oya may be considered the most powerful African goddess / Orisha, a warrior queen and the sister wife of the god Shango, to whom she gave the power to create storms. Much of Oya's energy is rooted in the natural world. She is the goddess of thunder, lightning, tornadoes, winds, rainstorms, and hurricanes. Oya is an Orisha of violent storms, death, and rebirth. She is similar to the Haitian god Maman Bridget, who is syncretized with the Catholic Saint Bridget. In Yoruba, the name Oya means she tore, as in she tore through the clouds. She is known as Oya Eyansan, the mother of 9, because 9 of the children she gave birth to at the time of conception were stillborn, suffering from a lifetime of barrenness. She is the patron of the Niger River, known to the Yoruba as the Odo Oya. As a fiery goddess, it is Oya who brings rapid change and aids us in both inner and outer transformation. Oya is the guardian of the realm between life and death. As such, she is not only the goddess of spirit communication, funerals, and cemeteries, but also the goddess of clairvoyance, psychic abilities, intuition, and rebirth. She can call forth the spirit of death or hold it back. Such is the extent of her power. Because of her affiliation to the dead and her intense knowledge of the magic arts, Oya is also known as the great mother of the elders of the night, aka witches. Oya is both loved and feared, and for good reason. When unleashed, Oya is the savage warrior, the protective mother, she whose power sweeps all injustice, deceit, and dishonesty in her path. She will destroy villages if the need is true enough, for while she understands everything, she will only accept, act upon, and speak the truth, even when it is hard to hear. Oya is the protector of women and patron of feminine leadership. Fiercely loving, she is widely unpredictable and can change from benevolent, caring mother to destructive warrior in the blink of an eye. Passionate, fearless, sensual, and independent, Oya is not a goddess to be invoked lightly and must be treated with respect and care at all times. While she will toss you in her storms of change and shelter you in her caring embrace, she will also strike you down with her lightning should the need arise. However, do not let that dissuade you from working with Oya, for she is the strong woman, the bringer of change and seeker of truth, who can be a most powerful ally. In Africa, Oya is pronounced Oya, the Yoruba goddess of the weather, especially lightning, destructive rainstorms, fire, female leadership, persuasive charm, and transformation. She is also one of the most powerful of the Brazilian Macumba deities. When women find themselves in hard to resolve conflicts, she is the one to call on for protection, and exhibiting 9 whirlwinds, 9 being her sacred number. She is depicted here with a turban twisted to appear like buffalo's horns, for it is said she assumed the shape of a buffalo when wedded to Ogun, the Orisha of iron and war. Oya is the powerful Yoruba goddess of the winds of change, the primeval mother of chaos, queen of the Nine, for the 9 tributaries of the Niger River. Using her machete or sword of truth, she cuts through stagnation and clears the way for new growth. She does what needs to be done. She is the wild woman, the force of change. Lightning, fire, tornadoes, earthquakes, and storms of all kinds are ruled by Oya. She is also queen of the marketplace, a shrewd businesswoman, and adept with horses. As the wind, she is the first breath and the last, the one who carries the spirits of the dead to the other world, which is why she is associated with cemeteries and death. Oya is known as a fierce warrior and strong protector of women, who call on her to settle disputes in their favor. As the goddess of change, she brings down the dead wood to make room for the new, and she uses her machete or sword to clear a path for new growth. She is believed to watch over the newly dead and assist them as they make the transition from life. She is equated with the Vodun Iwa, Mom and Bridget, who, like Oya, guards graveyards. Oya is the goddess of the Niger River, and her violent rainstorms are said to be its source. Just like Oshun, she is worshipped not only in Africa, but also in Brazil, where the Amazon is said to be her river, and where she is equated with the Virgin Mary. Oya, who is a goddess of a very fiery demeanor, also seems to have a far-flung connection with other female saints and deities from across the world. Oya's attributes are the sword or machete and the fly whisk, and her animal is the water buffalo, in whom she sometimes manifests. Her mother is said to be Yemaya, the great sea mother. Oya herself is said to be the mother of 9 children, a gungun, and 4 sets of twins. Oya storms into your life to tell you that change is calling, beckoning and campaigning out on your doorstep. The way to wholeness for you lies in embracing change. Have you been too busy, too stressed to attend the changes needed in your life to nurture yourself? In change so fearful, a concept that you push it aside, play hide and seek with it, or just ignore it? Have you arranged your life so perfectly that there is no room left for potential? Time for change. Time to sweep out, sweep up, and be swept away. Perhaps you are in the midst of change and are having trouble accepting it. Resistance to change brings more persistent change. Choosing to dance with change means you will flow with it. Let yourself be unsettled. Prepare yourself for growth. Enter deeply into change's chaotic dance, and you'll be richly blessed with abundant possibility. It is time for something completely different. The goddess Oya says that the earth must be dug up before anything can be planted, and that change always brings you what you need on your path to wholeness. If you enjoy this content and would like to hear more information on other deities, it would be an honor if you please leave a like or comment below. Please do subscribe and turn on your notifications and be up to date with all the latest content on this subject. This is Mythical Beings and Deities. Thanks for watching. Until next time.